Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for joining. Morning motivational reading of world scriptures. Now we are reading about God, and the next chapter, let's start to read the Creator. This section on God as the Creator includes classic account of the creation of the universe and the creation of human beings. Some describe creation as being beginning with the word, other from desire with the absolute being. In some texts, the creator forms the universe out of nothing, ex nihilo. In others, the world originated as an emanation from the absolute portion of which emerged out of the void to take on the attribute of form and matter. Several texts describe the root of creation in the appearance of mind, which then molds physical matter into its abode. Others mention the motive of love, which sort of divide being from non-being in order to manifest itself. For more texts on creation by the interaction the of two poles which emerged from one from the one. See the chapter 2 duality. Finally, scriptures from Hinduism to Taoism describe creation in terms of divine self-emptying and sacrifice. These creation stories are not a mere explanation of how things came to be in the far remote past. They are to instruct us on the working of God, who even today governs this world by the same creative principles that he used in the beginning. As the biblical scholar Rudolf once said, the real purpose of the creation story is too inaccurate that God is uh, doing all the time. This in turn informs us about who we are. Father Moon, for his part, emphasized the effort and the love God invested in the creative process. If we are God's children, then just as God invested effort and sincerity in creating, we too should invest 100% of our effort in order to realize fully our potential as creative beings. As creation process proceeds from mind to matter, so too our life can accord with the cosmos other than when it is centered on the mind. As God was motivated to create our of love, searching for a counterpart in the world of being, with whom to rejoice, so we should strive to become God's beloved, able to please his heart. In the beginning, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was moving over the face of the water. And God said, "Let be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good. And God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning one day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the water, and let it separate the waters from the water." And God made the firmament and separated the water which were under the firmament from the water which were above firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. And there was everything, and there was morning a second day. And God said, let the water under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. God called the dry land earth, and the waters that were gathered together he called seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let the earth put forth vegetation, plants yielding seed and fruit, trees bearing fruit, and which is the seed, each according to its kind upon the earth. And it was so. The earth brought forth vegetation, plant yielding seed according to their own kind, and tree bearing fruit, in which is their seed, and each according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, a third day. And God said, let there be light in the firmament of the heaven to separate the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days on and years, and let them be light in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made the two great lights, and the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, and God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon earth, to rule over the day and over the night, and to separate the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, a fourth day. And God said, let the water bring forth swarms and living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the firmament of the heaven. So God created the great sea monsters, and every living creature was that moves, with which the waters swarm, according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good, and God blessed them, saying, be fruitful, multiply, and fill the water in the sea, and let birds multiply on the earth. And there was evening, and there was morning, fifth day. And God said, let the earth bring forth living creature according to their kinds, cattle and creeping things, and beasts of the earth according to their kinds. And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth according to their kinds, and the cattle according to their kinds, and everything that they creep upon the ground according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion of the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, and over the whole earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. And God blessed them. And God said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over everything living being that move upon the earth. And God said, Behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed which is upon the face of all earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food, and to every beast of the earth, and to every bird of the air, and to everything that creeps on the earth, everything that has the breath of life. I have given every green plant to food, and it was so. And God saw everything that he made, and behold, it was very good. And there was everything, and there was morning, a sixth day. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God finished his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he has done. So God blessed the seventh day and hallowed it, because on it God rested from all his work which he had done in creation. Genesis 1 1 to 3. God is who created the heavens and the earth, and that which is between them in 6 days. Then he mounted the throne. You have not beside him a protecting friend or mediator. Will you not then remember? He directs the ordinance from the heaven to the earth. Then it ascend to him in a day whose measure is 1,000 years of you reckoning. Such is the knower of the invisible and the visible, the midst of the merciful, who made all things good with which he created. Quran 32:4-7. Tower gave them birth, the power of Tower reared them, shaped them according to their kinds, perfect them, giving to each its traits. Therefore, of the 10,000 things, there is no one that does not worship Tower and do homage to its power. Yet no mandate ever went forth that accorded to Tower the right to be worshipped, nor to its power the right to receive homage. It was always on and of itself. So Tower the Ching 51 Tower sees as the verb issue out of the spider, and it withdrawn, as plants sprout from the earth, as hair grow from the body, even so the sages say this universe springs from the deathless self, the source of life. The deathless self meditate upon himself and project the universe as evolutionary energy. From this energy developed life, mind, the elements, and the world of karma, which is enhanced by cause and effect. The deathless self see all, know all. From him springs Brahma, who embodies the process of evolution into name and form, by which the one appears to be many. Mandaka Upanishad 1:179 reads, The Holy One went about creating worlds and destroying them until he created heaven and earth, of which he said, This place pleased me. Genesis Rabbah 9 Judaism. Teaching of Second Coming Messiah San Memnon. Christians today believe that the omnipotent God created by speaking words, saying, let there be, and the creation appeared as if were a magic show. On the contrary, God totally invested his entire self into the work of creation. He invested expressing his total love. Don't we give our utmost sincerity and invest our flesh and body for the sake of the people we love. Likewise, in creating human beings, God invested his entire being in us. We are the bone of his bones, and the flesh of his flesh, and the ideal of his ideals. Therefore, God can relate with us as his beloved object partners and his hope. When God created heaven and earth, after each day of creation, God saw that this was good. This means he felt joy. What is the experience of joy? It is the feeling of satisfaction we have when we accomplish a certain purpose. Because of created universe embody God's purposeful consciousness, God rejoices at his creation. Now, every result begins from a motive or cause. Every existence begins from the motive and unfolds through a process before it materialized as a result. This is the cause with all natural phenomena. Human beings did not make it so. Rather, this is a basic principle and heavenly law, God law for this creation. For this reason, there is no such thing as the evolution of new species by random mutation. All things exist in order. The world was created by design in which every existence as a subject, as an object partner of the God arose through a principal process out of the motive in the mind of God. Consider successful people. Could they succeed without a firm determination in their minds? Starting with the motive and plant in their mind, they prepare the ground and steadfastly push forward to reach the objective. Since this is necessary for an individual to succeed, would it not be also be necessary for God, the creator of this great universe, to attain his objectives? It is the same principle. The natural world contains such a wide diversity of creatures. What was the process by which each was created? They were created through the Creator's heart of dedication and sincerity. Even the microscopic organisms were created through God's heart of love and his cherished desire to exhibit his own splendor. God carried out his work of creation with the utmost sincerity, dedication, and investment. He established the standard of absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, and then invested absolutely. All created beings are God's beloved object partners, whom He created by investing with utmost sincerity. Each of you wished for you partner of love to be better than you every way. By the same token, God is looking to create something and someone greater than himself. Do you suppose God would expend only 90% of his energy in creating the universe, or would he give full 100%? How about 100% of 1,000 times? Indeed, he would invest and forget that he gave, and give again and again, 1,000 times over. Know that this is how our universe were created. God invested 100% his energy giving and forgetting that he gave, and repeating the process 10 of thousands of times. Yes, brother and sister, thank you so very much for joining. Let's invest 100% of love today, and wish you a great day. Make morning exercise and stay happy, healthy. All the best. See you tomorrow.